Well, here we are, Saturday night in Woodstock, and if you watched my earlier videos from today, you know today was a very good day. Now, not every day is going to be a good or great day, but even on a day that is mostly bad, we should focus on the positive things, even if that positive is only 5 minutes in a 24-hour day. That is what I am all about. That is what winners are all about. Now, I have some bad days and some great days. Let's take Thursday for an example. I went fishing. It was just, well, I don't want to use foul language on here and get demonetized before I even get monetized, which I probably never will get monetized, but just in case, it was terrible. It was hot. There were a bunch of annoying kids. Terrible. But when I got home, I knew I was going to be with my wonderful cats, Buckley and Bardo. And that made everything better. Now, everybody does things differently. Some people are in relationships, and some people are not. Some people have kids, some people are not. Some people do not. That's terrible grammar. But anyways, the point is, not having kids should be considered just as normal as having kids. Being single should be considered just as normal as being in a relationship. I've been single for a long time. I will probably be single for the rest of my life. Now, that's not said with sadness, because I don't want to drive. I don't like driving. The people that around here, they've got some really terrible drivers around here. Like, if people think Chicago drivers are bad, these Woodstock drivers are absolutely horrible. You can be at a stoplight, or a stop sign rather, for 15 seconds. Oh, maybe that's too long. But you can be at the stop sign, and somebody who's literally 100 feet before the stop sign or behind the stop sign, I don't know what the phraseology is, they'll go first. And then on the opposite side, somebody will be at the stop sign, you'll be 50 feet, and they'll tell you to go first. So, like, which is it? These people, the traffic, terrible driver, I don't want to drive. So, I just don't want to deal with it. Dating gives me a massive anxiety. So I will probably never date again. Does that mean I'm unhappy? No. I've got my best friend, I've got my cat, and I've got a biological family that I just found out about 2 years ago. Just a little over 2 years ago. So I got a lot going on. So I'm going to delete any comments that are talking, oh, you'll find someone, there's someone for everyone, blah, blah, blah. I don't want anyone. And I'm kind of a pain in the butt. I've got all kinds of quirks and whatever it is. I'm honestly kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. So, you know what? I like my life. Because positivity is how you become a winner. Was I always a winner? No. I was always focusing on the negative. But over the past few years, I started focusing on the positive. The positives are a great job that's close to my house, which I own, by the way. So that's a good thing. I don't rent anymore. I don't have no more roommates. Not all my roommates. I said most of my roommates were, well, okay. Let's say there were good and bad. Let's list off the good ones. Subway was pretty good. Wix was pretty good. Richard, not the same Richard that you saw in my previous video, but another Richard. He was very decent. Who else did we have? I think Peter, a young fellow from Poland who lived with us for a while. He was decent. And who else? I guess that Eddie fellow, he was okay. I only lived with him for like a few months, so he seemed alright. That is focusing on the positive. Now, I could go on for 2 hours about the eel, but that's not what we're about here. We are about positivity. That is why, Jesus Christ, I hope I can edit that out. I apologize for that. I should have my head up more like this. But when you take someone like my friend Tiffany from Canada, she has been brutally attacked and harassed by online trolls for months. But do you know what she did? Do you think that she let that stop her from achieving all her goals? Absolutely not. And she makes more in one day than those losers make in a month. Now, she will be visiting here at some point or another. And she will be on a video with Gross83, and she can tell you, all of you watching my channel, how she went from living in a shack as a child to becoming very successful. So be sure to look out for that. The message tonight is, that's not the message. Positivity. Every day, find something positive. No matter how small a part of the day it is. And you will have some very bad days and hear some very bad news. But just find that little morsel of positivity, and that will help you get through the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. And that is today's message from Gross83. Goodbye.